hospitals, when a person is bedridden, they put these things on their legs that apply varied levels of pressure to ensure that the blood continues to flow despite the lack of movement. Have you ever seen that before? Just ensuring that the blood, even though they're not moving, understanding that atrophy might set in, even though they're not moving, to ensure that the blood continues to flow. It's hard for the blood to flow when movement is at a standstill. Can I tell you that spiritually, it's hard for the blood to flow from the cross to your situation when you sit on the work of the past and fail to put in current work and current effort for this present age that we live in. Hard for the blood to flow into your situation when you ain't doing nothing for God. Spiritual atrophy. Many of our communities are suffering from communal atrophy. We want God to perform miracles, but we ain't doing nothing. We sit behind these walls and sing to each other and smile at each other, but we ain't putting in the work out in the field. Many of our communities are suffering from communal atrophy due to a lack of work and effort. It ain't just gonna happen. It ain't just gonna happen. Seems like at least every week, but no more than 2 weeks, our young children are around here shooting at each other, killing each other. Our young girls in school fighting. I'm gonna say it. Delphine, go ahead and get me a letter written up that says I don't want to get kicked out, but I'm gonna say this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all can go on. Y'all can go ahead. So I grew up in Duval, and I still owned a home in Duval, and I sold it a few months ago, and I was talking with my wife, and so she said, "You don't think you ever want to go live in Duval again?" So I was thinking about it. I was like, but we got to do better. I said, the grands, they can leave their bicycles and tricycles outside over here where we at. And we know they're going to be there the next morning. But when I lived in Duval, where's my daughter? You can't leave it out. We used to buy them little bicycles, and you mess around and leave them things out there in the driveway too long, in the yard too long, it's gone. Like you had a sign on it that said free. Y'all, we got to do better. That ain't somebody else's fault, that's our fault. I remember Kira bought her this little motorized thing. So she wanted to do, she see kids riding bikes to school. And so she gonna take her little motorized thing, scooter to school at Duval Elementary. And she took it and parked it up there where you would normally park bikes, but she ain't put no lock on it. Because we didn't even know she was taking it. And so a couple of days we was asking, where your little scooter, Kira? She done rode the thing to school. And I guess somebody in their mind, they saw a sign that said free. And they took it. Yo, we got to put more work in. I don't know about you, but what helped me when temptation came to do wrong as I grew up was what my parents put in me. We can't not put something in our children and then expect them to make the right decisions. We can't not put something in our communities. We got people out there now, I'm talking about 2 to 3 generations that don't even know Jesus. I'm talking black people. And we ain't know nothing. We used to know Jesus. We got 2 or 3 generations out there don't know nothing about Jesus. And we scratching our head trying to figure out what's going wrong, what's going on. Got to put it in them. We want the police department to fix our problem. We want the sheriff department. We want the county commissioner and the city commissioner to fix our problem. Y'all, they can't fix our problems. We got to put the work in. That's exactly why John and I, when we were talking about this mentoring program, we ain't even gonna charge. Don't want nothing to be a stumbling block. It's a mentoring program from adults that care about your children to make sure we help you. This thing is, it takes a village to train a child and to raise a child. We're just a part of a village that's gonna help you train up your children. But we got to put the work in. At the church, you can't just come in here and look at each other with your pretty clothes on. That ain't nothing. We got to get out and work our community. Let folk know that we ain't just here looking good with our big steeple and our big building and our beautiful chandeliers and our pretty sheets and our pretty carpet and all our little fancy, no pimping. No, that's one day right there. We spending the other days out working our community. Got to put in the work or you'll find communal atrophy. When that last little boy was killed, and we had been doing good, Dr. Cole. The girl was killed about 3 years, a little bit more than 3 years ago, and we started a prayer walk. We're like, no, you can't have our community. And we were doing good. And I had a guy over in the neighborhood, he told me, he said, Pastor, you mentioned before that boy got shot, you said, because he came and told me, he said, well, we really appreciate what y'all doing. We really appreciate y'all. We look forward to seeing y'all. And the guy said, and he was talking about that. I said, well, now that we done praised ourselves, the enemy gonna try us. Now that we done gave God some praise, he gonna try us. And even 2 weeks later, that's when that boy just got killed over there. But you know what? Enemy still can't have our community. Enemy still can't have our children. And so what we did, and to amp up that weekly walk that we do every Monday, and them numbers growing. The squeeze cup lady can't even keep up with us no more. We used to get 5 squeeze cups on our walk at the end of that walk. Man, we get 13, 14 squeeze cups now because we got folk that's participating. I walk in, I say, man, just give me all you got, man. Just give me all you got. But you gotta, but after that boy was killed over there, and then so I went and put a couple extra days in, and then a lady came out, and she said, my neighbor was asking if y'all was gonna come out a little extra now. And I was like, well, we're gonna still do our one. I was like, but I just wanted to this week just to come and do a couple extra days, let y'all know that ain't nothing changing. We still got this community covered in prayer. And she said, I'm so thankful. I'm going to go let her know that she said the preacher. I'm going to go let her know. They don't even know my name. When you're a preacher, people don't even know your name. They just call you the preacher. And I'm going to let her know that the preacher came back through the neighborhood. We got to put work in the community and we expect for it to be different. It ain't just going to be good just because we show up on Sunday morning. We got to go and